This is a good spot, but I don't have a good coffee. I need a coaster. Hold on. Hold that. You need to get your burnish done anyway. Hello, and welcome back to the Plies and Hellhounds channel. We are a crafty puppy interrupted channel coming to you from Central Connecticut. I'm your human host, Gabby. You can find me everywhere online as Gabbigales and on my hand-dyed yarn at Plies and Hellhounds and pliesandhellhounds.com. We're back in the sewing corner. I think I need to get my 1923 Singer a new tensioning coil. I think that will help. I also need to get her my 2013 Singer to a doctor. I think her timing's off. Welcome back. This is a crafting update. Also, hello. If you are a new viewer, welcome to the chaos. Today is a crafting update. I have a finished object. I have a work in progress that I have been hiding and I don't know why. I have some spinning. I have book updates. I have sock updates. We're doing it. I have the microphone next to a very grumbly stomach of mine, so I'm terribly sorry if you can hear that. I got my hair done. I curled her this morning. She's light and airy. She's ready for summer. I only get my hair done twice a year, like March and October. So this was our big summer chop re-dye for Taylor Swift next week. So here she is. Don't look at the back. Bobby pins are insane. And if growing up in the 90s has taught me anything, it's never look at the back of your head. It doesn't matter. So I've got my coffee. I've got 2 sleepy, angry puppies because they want to go outside and play. But I would like to record these before my husband gets home from doing laundry. So let's get into it. Let's do this. First off, I have a finished object. This is, I will try and post photos in here or close-up shots on Barnaby. Barnaby is my mannequin. She was also wearing a witchy dress that I just need to hem. But again, my sewing machine's not working right now. So I'm thinking I might hem this dress by hand because I really want to wear it to fly next week because this is a cozy dress and flying is cozy times. So this is, I'm calling her my Fall Frolic, but a summertime goth. This is the Fall Frolic pattern by Samantha Guerin Designs. I did test knit this for her and she did design it out of my hand-dyed yarn. I have knit it out of the Marie Cutie base and I wear it to death. And this one is out of my Selkie base and the main color is Nightmares Plus 10. And my Selkie base is an 85-15 non-superwash merino, 15% silk. And for the contrast color, I did a skein of Spin Cycle in the Wild Hand color. I picked up this skein when I was at Wild Hand in December because souvenir yarn. So this is my second ever skein of Spin Cycle. I have a worsted weight skein that I'm not sure what I'm doing with yet. It's just been in my stash for a couple of years now. So I did a size 2, and then I also sort of combined this with her Salty Air pattern because this is a 3/4 sleeve, long sleeve sweater. So essentially I followed all the directions and then I measured this up against my Salty Air tee, which I wear to death. And I think it's called a corrugated rib. Somebody pointed this out because I was just like a 1x1 rib, but with color. I'm a professional knitter. Just so I could, use as much of the skein as possible. And then I did the Salty Air sleeve directions and once again did the ribbing just so I could get as much of this Wild Hand skein in there. I love it. I have actually not worn it yet. I haven't tried it on. Barnaby's been wearing it just so I remember to tell you guys and then pack it for my trip. This was such a good knit the first time, and it was such a good knit the second time. This is a repeat knit pattern. I'm not one to repeat knits. I would love to. I love wearing all of my Samantha Guerin Designs crop top tees, her summer tees, chef's kiss. So good. And I finally actually knit a second one. 100 out of 10. I am so excited for this. I wear the fall frolic all the time, so this is going to be a summer staple for me. And yes, this is the, I will leave a link to the pattern. It's like the midi length mock turtleneck witch dress. I saw it on TikTok. I found her on Etsy. I got her patterns. I have one. And then I realized I don't like turtlenecks or things on my neck, so I just wear it backwards, so it's sort of like a very small V, and I just tuck the collar in. This one I will be trimming and just be doing like a regular neckline. I don't think it's a crew neck. I think this is a crew neck. I think just like a regular old neckline. And yeah, it's just a plain dress. It's got, did I add pockets? I must have added pockets. I didn't add pockets? Oh my god, what's wrong? Am I okay? Am I good? Alright, well, I have to add pockets. Just kidding. The other dress I made has pockets. I will be adding pockets. And that is my finished object. That is my first finished object in a hot minute, I feel like. Moving on to whips. I don't have a ton to share with you at this moment, but I do have some significant progress on a sweater that I cast on in my new Revival DK yarn. This is a custom milled base for my shop, Plies and Hellhounds. It is 50% Kent Romney, 37.5% Blueface Leicester, 12.5% Brown Blueface Leicester, DK weight, 3-ply, non-superwash, delightful. And I wanted to knit something out of it before I like super release it to the public, because I figure if I start knitting with it and I don't like it, then I have a problem. But we don't have this problem. I love this yarn. I love this yarn so much. I am knitting the Double Date sweater by Winter Weathers Knits. Winter's Weather Knits. Winter Weathers Knits. Winter's Weather Knits. I am done with the body. It is a bottom-up sweater. I have finished the body and squashed onto these tiny little needles. I have picked up my first sleeve. This yarn, I love it so much. I'm a little also glad I didn't share this beforehand because Good Bones and Wrought Iron sold out very quickly with the update, so I would have been even more sad if people wanted the sweater in this colors and they just weren't fast enough. I will be doing a second round in the fall. I will be putting up a lot more Good Bones and Wrought Iron. So here are the colors. We have Wrought Iron is this charcoal, Good Bones is just the natural skein, Gable is this wine red, and Charmer is this poppy red. And here are the cakes. Oh, goodbye. There goes the cakes. And here are the cakes. I'm so glad I put Charmer in here. It's not like my color. Like I know like my lipstick is that exact shade right now. I don't usually go for these like poppy orange reds, but knit up, I'm obsessed. I'm obsessed. Look at this. Are you looking? Look at this. Oh my god. I cannot. So I have been working on this a ton. It's so potato chippy. It's a very easy like pattern to memorize. It's also very easy to measure because you're just counting the repeats. I haven't tried it on yet. I probably should have before I picked up the sleeve, but here we are. It's a little too late now because my arm's not going to fit through a 12-inch circular. It's not happening. Oh, I'm doing a size. I'll put the size up here. I have to check the pattern. I wanted it to be cozy, like Soup's cozy. I want to be in a blanket, but I have to go out in public oversized, you know? And this has been living in my Ritual Dyes backpack. I usually use this as like my purse, but this is the only project bag. Don't fall off the needles. This is the only project bag everything fits in. So she lives in here now. And I can just carry her around my house. Finally using her as a project bag like she was meant to be. The last whip that I have actively been working on that looks like I've made any progress is living in. I got a maple and thread project bag for my anniversary. I didn't even know they made project. Oh, I just got like a whiff of leather. That smells so good. I didn't know they made project bags. Turns out they do. And I feel like the fanciest knitter of all time. I've never felt fancier. In this now is living a pair of socks for my husband, Jake. After getting this project bag, I was like, yeah, no, this man needs some socks. He needs some new socks. So I am just doing I know there's a name for it, but I don't remember. It's a 3x1 rib sock. That's it. I'm doing it on size US 1s. I carried the ribbing down into the heel. I'm just doing a regular heel flapping gusset, nothing fancy. And the yarn is by Color Wheel Yarns in the Sucker Punch colorway on her zebra base, which is superwash merino and nylon, but some of the nylon are these black plies. So as you can kind of see, like some of the yarn is both regular white plies, and then you have just like these black ply little hints in here. Jake picked these out. They did a tradesies for some of his self-striping. I think I have one skein of his self-striping left, which is coming to Connecticut Sheep and Wool. We gotta get him a good setup one day. One day we'll get him a setup. So there we are. It's a 72 stitch sock, and I am just chugging away on this. Just working on it. I worked on it in the car this week. I've been bringing it to restaurants. Restaurant. We haven't like gone out to eat. No, we kind of did. We went to like a food court market in Hartford for our anniversary. That was a lot of fun. That was really good too. So yeah, just chugging away. It's probably going to be travel knitting for me. I do need to cast on a lot of baby knits for our friends who are due in June for travel knitting too. Also, it's a magnet. I don't think Thread Maple needs me to be like showing off their stuff. They are doing a great job. Their product speaks for themselves, but it's just so satisfying. And that's been all my knitting. That's it. But I have also been spinning. The spinning bug is coming back. I have finished spinning the singles of a loop bump. Look at these colors. Look at these colors. My plan for this is to do a 2-ply. I believe I showed a loop bump in December. I think my friend and I picked out some loop bumps at Loop at Rhinebeck, and I spun one for our friend for Christmas, and I'm spinning this one for my other friend for general delightfulness. I would like this done by next week. So she's caked up. The singles are done. I'm just going to do a 2-ply, pull one from the center, one from the outside, and go from there. Just there it is. I usually do chain plies or leave my loop bumps as singles, but they want like the barber pole spin cycle style. I know that's fractal spinning. I think that's what that is, but I'm just a spin and go kind of girl. Like, I'm not here to think. I might do that with some of these braids. My goal this year is to spin 16 ounces of fiber. So I have 5 ounces done here. I think I have 4 ounces done on my honey and ply wheel. And I have another 4 ounces that I need to do and then ply them together. So we're like halfway done if I finish the other half of those things. Yes, so here we are. This is my plan after I'm done recording and editing today. I think Jake and I are going to put on Shadow and Bone, and I'm just going to ply until my fingers fall off. I love this so much. Look at these colors. I know I said this poppy is her color though, so I'm trying really hard not to like squish the cake and lose my... I think this is the most consistent I've spun in a long time, but this is also like the most relaxed spinning I've done for a long time, minus the last like 4 colors. I really hunkered down this week. It was like, you need to finish this. You need to get this spinning done. So I might actually get like a true fingering weight as a 2-ply out of this. I hope so. I would be very pleased with myself. So that is my project for when I'm done editing and getting everything done video-wise this week. And I am spinning this on my Plyology wheel. I got it at some point. I got it a couple years ago. 4 years ago? I don't remember. We were in the Milford apartment when I got it. I love that thing. It is a large 3D printed spinning wheel, e-spinner. Love it. Very good for lounging on couch and spinning. And that's my crafting. That's what I've been doing. I've been kind of doing some other stuff, but it's coloring. I got coloring books for my birthday. I got a bunch of coloring books for my birthday from friends and Jake, and this has just kind of been like I don't know what I want to work on, so I just colored for like an hour. I'm an adult. I just want you to know that. I'm a tax-paying adult. On to reading. It's been a slow reading year for me this year. I don't know what it is. And I'm okay with it. I'm good. I still have my goal of 60 books, maybe 80. We'll see. I think I'm on like book 10 of the year. I am almost done with The Secret History of Witches by Louisa Morgan. There we are. We are in the 1940s. World War II has just happened, so we are in every boomer dad's favorite era. And I think she's one of the last... Yeah, I think we're in the last witch of the line. This was really good. This was very enjoyable. I loved just watching how they're, like changing the witchcraft with the time, but also still staying very true to like the beginning of the story. It's just like a calm, cozy read. A calm, cozy witch read with some witch hunting, but predictable. I don't know. I really like it. I'm really enjoying it. I do have books lined up for my next one. I backed this Kickstarter many moons ago by Bonkers Romance. It's called The Peculiar Taste. So it was 6 stories. I'm just so excited I can't even talk. The Kickstarter was for 6 stories by 6 different authors, all of which I love. And it came in. It's called The Peculiar Taste. I got the hardcover edition. I'm very glad I did. So each book is one of those like, and then you flip it. So our authors are Nikki Sloan, Adriana Herrera, Sierra Simone, Zoe Castile, Jenny Nordback, and my girl, Katie Robert. Oh, I'm so excited. I can't wait. This came in. I also got the prints, like their little postcard sized prints of the characters. I don't know who any of them are yet, but I'm so excited. Oh my, and like they're shiny and they're all signed. So this is a Bonkers Romance special edition by Melody, Jenny, and Katie. Melody of the Heaving Bosoms podcast, Katie Robert of My Soul, and Jenny, I forgot her last name. Yes, it's got to be Jenny Norbeck. That would make sense. And they're all signed. I mean, that doesn't like really matter to me, minus the Katie Robert one. That just like makes my heart scream because I love her. I'm so excited for these. I'm so excited for these. So here they are. They've just been living on my coffee table since I got them earlier this week. I can't wait. I cannot wait. I think this is going to be a delightful just like day of reading. These are going to go by so fast. And I have read a whole series on my bingo card. And I'm counting this as a whole series because it says on the side, it's all the same. That's my reading. That's my crafting. I watched all of Shadow and Bone in one day, and I'm still screaming, and I'm essentially just going to embroider the entire script onto a pillow. No spoilers. I love what they're doing with the story that's true to the characters without forcing the storyline to match the books perfectly. That's what I'll say. I'm usually not one for people to like go off the tracks, but this, chef's kiss. That's what we've been up to. Last week was my birthday. I did a rage room. It was amazing. 1,000 out of 10. Everyone needs to do one. Everyone needs to do one. It was so fun. So much fun. And I've just been playing a lot of Stardew Valley because it's cozy and I love it. I married Sebastian and we now have a slime hutch. I have a horse named Druin. I'm just thriving. I'm thriving over there. I'm very bad at fishing though. I'm so bad at fishing. So yeah, that's what we have been up to. I am going to go edit these things so I can ply my singles. Thank you so much for watching. If you want to see more videos like this, feel free to like and subscribe. We put out videos almost every Saturday. I do have the goal of hitting 5K subscribers. I don't usually do number things, but here we are. I'm putting the goal out into the world. We're manifesting. That is my goal. So if you know anybody who you think would like this video, feel free to share. The likes do help with the algorithm. I know my channel is quite old, so I don't know if it's being like pushed as not pushed as much. I don't know if it's just like because my channel is so old and all my videos are relatively new, it's like getting lost in the world. But yes, if you like this video and want to see more, feel free to like and subscribe. I also have a Patreon where I put out an extra weekly chat every Friday. We have a book club over there. You get sneak peeks at what's coming up, early access to clubs, and a lot of behind the scenes to the chaos that is running a small yarn business. So thank you so much for watching. I will see you in the next video. Goodbye.